The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters proudly presents Angler and Hunter Television. Brought to you by Canadian Tire, Burris Optics, Mercury Marine and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Ammunition, Browning Firearms, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, and Yukon Gear.
The wild turkey has quickly become one of eastern Canada's most popular game species, and they can be seen in fields and forests from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, all the way to the Atlantic province of New Brunswick. Thanks to successful reintroduction programs in Ontario, Quebec, and New Brunswick that date back to the 1980s, hunters can now take part in a tradition that goes back to the beginnings of our country. We all have busy schedules, and weekends are when most of us can sneak out pre-dawn to get set up so we can try to coax a gobbler from its roost. But late April weather in Ontario can be a little unpredictable and make for a challenging hunt.
This is one of the coldest turkey hunts I think I've ever been on. I mean, the sunrise looks nice, and it sounds like spring out there, but to tell you the truth, I was surprised my blind was still here this morning when I got here, because we had 70 to 80 kilometer an hour wind gusts yesterday. And last night it got down below zero and there was snow and sleet. You would never think it's May.
The cool morning offered a spectacular sunrise, and it was filled with the sounds of spring and the woods coming alive.
I haven't heard a gobble. And I don't really know where turkeys go when it's super windy like that, whether they roost in the same trees or they find conifers or something, maybe to break the wind. Something for you all to think about. Maybe look it up. I know I'm going to. Anyway, the wind's laid down a bit. It's still blowing pretty good, but see what happens. Grass is getting long out there. I got a hen and a Jake and a strutter out there, so my thermos is full and I'm good to go. Come on, where are you, birds?
With the high winds and sleet from the storm we had overnight, I wasn't too confident that birds would be anywhere near where I was hunting.
Yeah, just like that. You could come up and sit in a blind, the perfect setup, perfect scenario, everything's right, and nothing. Doesn't seem like there's a bird within 100 miles. And I've actually got up to stretch my legs, got out of the blind, and had birds right around me and spooked them that I didn't know were there. And other times, I've had them roosted 100 yards away, drop down, run over to the decoys, and I get a shot at them. You never really know. One of the best parts of turkey hunting is when you get in the dark and start getting set up and you hear them gobbling in the trees. But morning, quiet.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television brought to you by Yamaha ATVs.
When things are quiet, I like to work through a variety of calls to try and see if I can get a reaction or bring some curious birds my way.
I like to use a box call like this when I can't see birds or hear birds because it's loud and it really carries. And if I get birds close, I'll switch to a slate or maybe a little yelping box, but these are money when you're looking to locate birds. But as cold as it is and as windy as it is, I'm not expecting to hear a turkey at all. Okay, so I got some time to kill here. I haven't heard any birds. And I'm just going to show you what I'm shooting. This Browning BXD is proven to me to be ideal for turkeys. I mean, Browning has a tungsten load available in the TSS, but bang for your buck. You want to just hit Canadian Tire and get a box of turkey shells. These here, I've shot a few turkeys over the last couple of years with it, and the results are incredible. Real good knockdown power, and it's a 3-inch shell. It packs a lot of punch, and I shoot number 5s simply because the pellets are a bit bigger. I'm shooting the Maxus 2 from Browning, which is a nice long barrel, full choke, so I can probably slam turkeys almost out to 50 yards without second guessing it. So my decoys are actually at 25 yards, so I know anything that comes into this field in front of me, I'm going to be able to hit. And then out to the sides here, I've got a good 50 or 60 yards of sight. So if a bird comes into this 180 degree sort of semicircle around me, it's going to go down. But I'm excited to crack a round off out of that Maxus too. I got it this year, hoping to get out on a snow goose hunt, but the spring warm-up happened really fast. The snow melted, lakes melted, and the snow geese migrated right through Ontario pretty quick, so we didn't get much of a chance to get a hunt in. And of course, COVID lockdown happened, so April was a write-off. So I'm going to try and christen the Maxus with a big old gobbler. We'll see what happens.
After a cool Saturday morning in the turkey woods,
I'm not going to call anymore, I don't think. I'm just going to see what happens.
I was a little bummed that I never did get a gobbler to show itself.
Got any peanut butter and jam on my face?
And in some parts of Ontario, that would mean I would have to wait till next week to get out again. That's right, there are still areas of Ontario where gun hunting on Sundays isn't permitted. Kind of an age-old bylaw that goes back to the days of Sunday shopping. Yep, that too was a thing, when no stores were even allowed to open on Sundays.
It's definitely a hen. That's good.
But thanks to the efforts of the Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters, I can hunt on Sundays in the area I'm in. And tomorrow I'm going to be bringing some backup. It'll be good friend Brian McRea, who's also with the OFAH.
So growing up, we never had Sunday gun hunting opportunities. Actually, up until 2005, there were only very few municipalities in Eastern Ontario that actually had Sunday gun hunting. Days were viewed much differently back then than they are now on Sundays. Stores weren't open, you didn't even shop. And the OFAH recognized that there was lost opportunities, especially for folks who are family members and want to get out and spend some time with their family on the weekends after working all week. So we worked with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry and the Ontario Federation of Agriculture to create opportunities on Sundays where folks could actually gun hunt on a Sunday. And luckily for us, on September of 2005, resolutions were passed that enabled municipalities in Eastern Ontario, Southern Ontario, to pass a resolution to automatically be entered into Sunday gun hunting for the following year. That came into effect September 1st, 2006. Automatically, 67 municipalities passed a resolution to approve Sunday gun hunting. Since that time, we've been working with municipalities all across Southern Ontario, so anything below the French River, where members and non-members alike have contacted us to try to help them secure Sunday gun hunting in their own municipality. Here we are today, 2021, and we are now at 182 municipalities in Southern Ontario. The vast majority of municipalities in Southern Ontario have now approved Sunday gun hunting, but there are still a few holdouts. And we would encourage everyone watching, if you're interested in securing Sunday gun hunting or trying to secure Sunday gun hunting in your own municipality, reach out to us. Send us an email and we would be happy to work with you and your friends, go to council and try to get a resolution passed to get Sunday gun hunting in your own municipality.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television brought to you by Minn Kota and Humminbird.
All right. Okay, so we've got dawn just breaking. The sun is just starting to show up. We've got a pink sky. There's gobblers everywhere this morning. It's drastically different from yesterday. It was really cold yesterday. And the day before that, we had 70, 80 kilometer an hour winds, and the birds just weren't here. Had some jakes and a couple hens come by, but it was overall a real slow day. Not what you'd expect turkey hunting. And if you can hear that, you could probably hear my heart, because that's the most exciting part about turkey hunting. It's when you get set up in the morning and the sun starts to rise and you get those gobbles. So it's an easy 10 degrees warmer today. I don't need gloves. I don't need my toque. And Brian's out.
Brian and I split up and were in blinds on opposite sides of the farm. Our hopes were to double our odds on tagging a spring gobbler. His blind was set up on a field edge, and just as the sun started to rise, I got a text from Brian that he had turkeys roosted right above him. Knowing Brian was surrounded by birds, I waited patiently to see if he would have any success.
But decoys. There's the boom. Wow. I'm gonna think there's probably a bird down right now. Awesome. He's shooting the opposite direction.
After confirming Brian got a bird down, I was pretty excited, and my hopes were that they would be on the move and head to my side of the farm.
Good for him, man. There's 3 birds right there. I got 3 jakes right here beside me. That double beard is gonna stick his head up. Got the double beard. Wow, that was insane. ever let your guard down, you know. I look to my left and there's 3 jakes right beside me, literally right beside me. So I'm focusing on them and I look up and those weren't hens in the field, they were toms. So I had 3 jakes, 3 toms, and the one has a double beard. And I put that BXD bead, he's probably 40 yards out, I'll pace it. But that right there, I'm telling you, I put that bead on his head and he was sticking his head up, he was the only one with his head up there. Wow. I won't need this second round. Beautiful. That is the stuff that get your adrenaline pumping. And I'm telling you right now, that Maxus 2, I mean, this is going to be my waterfowl gun for geese, but you saw what it did to that turkey at probably 40 yards. And what a sweet new shotgun that Maxus 2 is. I'm going to walk out there, I'm going to check that bird out, and I'm going to tell Brian to come on over because we're going to be punching tags today.
The Hunting Edge is brought to you by Browning Ammunition.
To get the edge over the turkey, I got in and out of the woods with my Yamaha 450 Kodiak and wore Yukon gear to keep me warm and dry in the blind. Burris drop-time binoculars helped me spot birds in far-off fields, and when it came time to shoot, the Browning Maxus 2 loaded with Browning's 3-inch BXD turkey load did the trick. And of course, a Camillus knife and game shears made prepping the bird for the table a cinch.
Man. Holy.
What an exciting morning. And having Sundays open as a chance to get a full weekend of hunting in
Oh, that's a beauty.
certainly made the difference between having a wild turkey dinner and having to go to the grocery store.
And he's a double beard. Look at that. True double beard. Gorgeous colors on them. Blue, red, white. They're such a beautiful bird. Well, it's time to get the old trusty Camillus punch out here. Here comes Brian.
For the OFAH, Sunday gun hunting is about opportunities. Opportunities for everybody to take advantage of all of the wonderful seasons throughout the fall season. Doesn't matter what species, it's to get people out with their family and friends at the time that they have on weekends.
Dude.
People don't work the traditional Monday to Friday anymore. We have people working shift work, we have people working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Often they only have Saturday and Sunday. And for the municipalities that don't currently have Sunday gun hunting, that only leaves 1 day of the week for people to get out with their family, to get out with their son or daughter.
Holy, that's a beauty. Look at the back on this bird.
Like a big paintbrush beard.
This year, more so than ever, folks really noticed it with our season opening last Sunday. So for all those folks that lived in municipalities that don't have Sunday gun hunting, they could still hunt. They could only use a bow. And the folks who don't bow hunt, they had to wait until the Monday, the second day of the season on April 26th to get out.
What a morning. What a change from yesterday.
It's a good looking bird,
Big
man.
head on him too.
That's a big bird.
Respectable spurs. 3/4 of an inch maybe.
They're wore down. It's an old bird.
Pretty similar looking birds.
Yeah. It has. That's officially a double beard.
We work with members and non-members from all across Southern Ontario. The OFH has always been the leader in trying to secure these additional opportunities. And we would encourage anyone who lives in a municipality that doesn't currently have Sunday gun hunting to reach out to us. Contact us, call us, send us an email. We will work with you and your colleagues to try to secure Sunday gun hunting with the municipalities in your area.
What do you say? Go get the Kodiak,
Man.
bring these birds back to the truck, and then get our gear out of here.
Good.
Holy smokes, brother!
Now we got the long walk out.
Yeah.
Closed captioning of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you in part by Ontario Out of Doors Magazine. Angler and Hunter Television has been brought to you by Canadian Tire, Mercury Marine and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Ammunition, Browning Firearms, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, and Yukon Gear. For more information on the products used in this episode of Angler and Hunter Television, visit ahtv.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Remember, conserve and protect our great outdoors.